today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Mills swings this one out wide for Pierce. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Mills. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down throw for Mills. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Mills from the gun on 3rd down. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Mills' throw taken in by Collins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Freeman is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 92 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight. So the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Locates Hardman for another catch. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least 1 more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spans 13 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 11 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Up up the middle. Freeman. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Looking to throw is Mills. Cooks on the quick slant. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They run it again with Anderson. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. To throw, Mills. He's going to find his receiver, Chris Moore. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be fourth down. These two teams all tied after 1. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time. Tonight, Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football, the Rams and Packers from what should be a frosty Lambeau Field at 8:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 locally there in Green Bay. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He punted 5 times in the win. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll go underneath with it, finding Freeman. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They give it to Freeman up the gun. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7. Caught by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Mills now from the 50. High throw, but the catch is made. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, Anderson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun, here's Mills. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On 2nd and inches, Mills finds his man. It's John Mechie. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Here's Mills. And that's complete to Cooks. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll try the middle with Anderson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. It's Jackson again on the reception. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and that will keep the lead at 8. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing, Mills. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 2nd and 9, Mills, screen play, Anderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Mills now. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large, but here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school, I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches. They run once more with Taylor. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. First and 10, Taylor now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Out of his hands quick to Jackson. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. On first down, Mahomes. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying,
and in for the Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans. At their own 22. From the shotgun, it's Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Now Mills. And pass complete to Moore. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They go play action. Mills. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Mills to throw it. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. On second and 9, Mills. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chris Jones in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Throwing on second and long. Mills, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. 30, the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this... Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will bump the lead up to 26. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Second down and 3. Mills. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. A first down throw for Mills. Again, he finds Moore. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From just shy of midfield, Mills. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Texans back out there and ready to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 21. After the pick 6 a moment ago, here's Mills again. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Operating from the gun, Mills. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Mills. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. It fights him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Mark Ingram. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Kansas City, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story as they move to 9-5 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Houston, the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.